Hello, dear one. It was a while since I posted the last video, and now I have great news. Great news had happened in my life, and I reached my soulmate, my twin flame, however you wish to call that, but it is someone that I love very deeply, very specially, very romantically, and that one loves me in the same way, and it is completely natural. So yeah, now I really getting to know what is true love in this human realm, down to earth, because of course it is on all levels and we both experience it on all levels, and more levels which are coherent appears in our experience. And yes, that coherence and excitement and passion and peace that we realize by being together is just extraordinary. And yes, I'm just very happy to share this with you. And of course, all of that starts with developing, or more accurately, I could say, opening for the love of life, which brings all the gifts just by loving life. You start to awaken as that same love, which is the essence of life. And yes, when those powerful relationships between two people manifests, it really shows that you are not this person, you are not this body, and you are not doing this relationship. It is that love in between that brings us together, and we could say maintain us, but not in a negative attachment sense, but in a live connection sense, natural connection, which is free, which is unconditional. And that's why it naturally endures and inspires to continue, because yes, I can feel desire in my heart to see, to witness and celebrate how that other person that I love unfolds in that love, and vice versa. It's always on both sides. So yeah, the true meaning of any relationships is just through reflection to wake up to more of your true self, expression of your true self, to expand your expression of your true self. And that is always expression of love. And that love is limitless. It doesn't see any boundaries. It is never stuck. So if you feel stuck and you feel boundaries, that true love is still not fully awakened in your heart. But you always, always, always can move that energy by just choosing choices that in your present sense makes the most of love, is most loving. So yeah, it is accessible at any time, at every circumstance. Just to tune into this consciousness of yours. To see your maybe subconscious, unconscious reactions, and that comes from various traumas, trauma response, or negative beliefs that is also related to these deepest wounds in our hearts. So yeah, you can first of all make space for those feelings, acknowledging, accepting, embracing, extracting the wisdom from those feelings, from those experiences and ideas. And when that energy is integrated, when that energy is, so to speak, healed or freed, yes, you can see more clearly the choices that brings more and more and more and more love every moment, every day, and it can become your whole life. And when you realize that you are that love, that just awoken in its own dream. And yes, that love in its inexpressible essence is absolute, is complete, but in its appearance of expression, it is never ending, it is ever expanding. So true love always points to more when we can understand about love. It is like constant impulse in our hearts that leads us to devote ourselves to the infinity that we are, to devote ourselves again and again and again in a new creative ways. Because yes, love is alive. You cannot artificially make it, create it, or maintain it. You can only be opened for it and allow it to flow through you. And yes, when anything is possible, the greatest miracles happens before you even think about them. Because that love aligns you to your highest version of your life. It is organizing principle. It balances everything. But again, you need to tap into essence of that love, into purity, all-encompassing purity of love, which is unconditional, which is equal to pure being or even nothingness. So start from there. Tap into nothingness, into pure isness, from which this everythingness and unconditional love, which is the same as that, arises as everything, as infinite creation. But its essence is pure, it is one. So from that purity, from that nothingness, you can clearly see and feel the guidance of pure and perfect love. Which does not exclude anything, it includes everything. In the natural balance that feels most harmonious to you, to your heart, and your deepest heart desire and destiny is equal to that love of source. So allow it to guide you and be that, because you are that. And in that way, you will act without acting, and you will know without knowing. Because it is only yourself, giving to yourself, being yourself, through all the diversity, all this multidimensional beauty. So keep it simple and enjoy.